where, like, what you like. And this is literally how you can make your own diet. Like, it's just like, it's like the top 20 food list, right? So everyone can do it. I mean, you don't have to, but I would encourage you to do it, because this is like how you can come up with some foods that work for you, right? So it's literally top 20. You just like pick your top 3 favorite proteins, right? Pick your top 3 favorite fats. Did you show this slide though yet of food options? You should probably show that first, no?
Well,
just in case people need like a little bit of like thought around that before we write the list down. I know it's kind of blurry, but you know, some starches, right, or like your breads, your cereals, your oats, your pasta, your rice, potatoes. Like potatoes are my favorite starch source personally.
I like rice.
Rice, right? So those are your starches, right? And then you've got your non-starchy veg would be another category. We'll show you in a sec. And these are those crossovers, like I mentioned earlier, right? Where it's like people think about them as protein, which they do have protein, but like they are heavier on the carbs, right? And again, that doesn't mean good or bad. It just means like you've got to account that it's not really like, shouldn't make up the bulk of your protein choices, okay? Mm-hmm. And then we've got our proteins, right? Chicken, eggs, egg whites. Doesn't have to be egg whites only, but again, eggs are going to be in a bit more of your fat too, right? Your fish, seafood, your lean beef, pork. And again, this isn't saying these are better. It's just these are more strictly protein with not much else in them, right? Your soy, your turkey, low-fat dairy products, okay? So those are going to be your strictly protein. And then again, these aren't in a list of good or bad by any means. And then you've got just more crossover between protein and fat. Your whole eggs, like egg yolk's really good for you. Cheese, you know, fatty, oilier fish, nuts, seeds, full fat yogurt, and then you got your fattier cuts of meat in there, right? And then it's just your oils. This isn't a list of what's good or bad. It's just getting you thinking, okay, so these are kind of what we're talking about. So then when we go back to the other slide with your top 20, just to give you a little like things to think about if you're unsure of what some foods are, right? So then it's just, you're just going to quickly, like, we'll give you like whatever, 3-5 minutes.
Yeah.
You know, your top 3 favorite proteins. And yeah, we'll do it for sure. Top 3 favorite fats, right? Top 3 favorite starches. Like I already said, mine would be definitely number 1, potatoes, sourdough, and then probably like rice for me, or pasta. Top 3 favorite non-starchy veggies. Sorry, that should say non-starch, not non-veggies. That's like sweet, man. Pizza, yeah. Top 3 favorite non-starchy veg. Okay, so basically like not a potato, not a sweet potato,
just
not
like a vegetable, basically.
Taro, any kind of potato. Right? Yeah. So any other vegetable. Top 3 favorite fruits. Top 3 dairy. And then your top 2 favorite, like, YOLOs, you know what I mean? Like, again, mine would be, like, ice cream probably and nachos or something,
Pizza
right?
Would be mine.
And then that's going to be, it doesn't have to be only eat these foods, but it's just to get you guys thinking about, okay, like, cool, I can kind of make a diet with food that I actually like. And then it's like, we won't do it all together today, but then you just kind of go, okay, when you're tracking, right, you're going to start going, okay, cool, this is how many calories are approximately in. You know, for me, I like extra lean ground beef. It's honestly one of my favorite proteins. So it's like, cool, you get to know your serving sizes on that. Great, cool. And then again, it's like fats. Okay, how much is in an egg? Okay, cool. And then so this is like your list of foods, right, that you're going to start playing around with and experimenting with and then learning the numbers on it, right? And then these are going to be how you're going to start learning and maybe shifting from tracking to be more intuitive eating style, right? It doesn't mean, if you enjoy tracking, track. Cool. It's just like, ideally you're not like, going out for a work dinner and bringing your food scale with you. I mean, you can if you want, but like I also want you just to be able to enjoy food. But if you enjoy tracking, track for as long as you want. That's fine. But for most of us, like certainly myself included, I like to be more intuitive with what I'm eating, right? It's just a little more freedom. I don't mind tracking, but I don't particularly love it. So anyway, write that stuff down. I'll just give you a minute or two to do it. Yeah. Try